Hi, welcome to this drum video lesson. In this lesson we'll be looking at the drum parts to the song Come As You Are by the band Nirvana with the drumming behemoth Dave Grohl on drums. Snare drum, for the most part, pretty much all of it is on beats 2 and 4 of the bar. So really simple snare drum pattern as well. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So snare drum on 2 and 4. And really what we're doing is reading the bass drum line underneath it. 4 and 1. And I will do a double crash for that and miss and hit my nut. Wow, let me rephrase that. The wing nut. 1 and 2 and then we got bass drum on 3 and snare drum on 4, 4, and then the bass drum on the and of 4. And it's going to be the first of 3 bass drum notes in a row and 1 and into the next bar. But let's just stick at the first bar for now, so I'll go over that again slowly. You know, you could sit in groove with that for a while. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, learn those 2 bars. They're a great couple of bars to learn some quarter note independence. A lot of songs require drummers to play quarter notes, usually on the bell of the ride cymbal. They might be playing something like this. It might get more complicated. Something like that, where they're playing some cool stuff with the snare drum and bass drum, but they're maintaining that ride cymbal, right hand quarter note. Stuff like that. So learning these 2 bars. Great 2 bars to learn some quarter note independence. Not only for this song, but just for drumming in general. Bar 1's exactly the same. Bar 2 is the variation where we've got this really cool drum fill idea, which threw me for ages. I couldn't quite work out how Dave Grohl played it, because he's throwing in a flam at the end of what sounds like a single stroke roll. That's a trick used by a lot of drummers. Like that, where you're using the bass drum to give your hands enough time to come back to flams. So we've got to keep a steady quarter note pulse and be able to drop bass drums with the right hand and in between the right hand as well. So if you're not used to that, you might find this a little bit tricky. For example, you might have a rhythm that plays on the crash cymbal, and you might have to fall in between, and then both. Like that. So it requires a little bit of technique to be able to keep that right hand steady, playing quarter notes. But if you follow the chart, follow my instruction in this video, you should be fine. Just take it nice and slow. So, the very last bar, bar 4, instead of going at this bit, you know what I mean, that bit, we've got an even simpler pattern, which in a way sounds better in my opinion, because it's just meat and potatoes. It's drumming at its rockiest and simplistic, and sometimes that's just all you need. I can't sing. That was awful. I just think it gives it more impact if you do a double crash, especially in a rock song. You wouldn't do that in a jazz setting, or maybe you would. I don't know. I don't play jazz. Well, anyway. Okay, so who am I trying to kid? I don't play jazz.